What's going on, everybody? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the DC Superheroes S3 Sculpt Superman Black Logo Superman. I'm just going to call him the Black Logo Superman. Even on the packaging, it didn't say which series or which wave he was, to be honest with you. If you do know, please include it in the comments below. I'm always more than welcome being corrected. I am not perfect. I don't claim to be. So, let me know in the comments below if he is some certain wave. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I checked out the packaging and there was no series or wave on here. So, really excited about having this figure. I love the black and red logo look for Superman. Really reminds me of the Kingdom Come Superman when he went to the black and red logo. I just, for some reason, I don't know what it is. You know, not to say that there's anything wrong with the black or the red and yellow. I just prefer maybe the black, and I don't know, maybe it stands out a little bit more. I don't know, maybe to me, because we're so used to the red and yellow. But anywho, that's just my opinion. Other people probably like the other way. But this is a really great Superman. The only gripe I have one gripe with this figure, but we'll get to that in a second. I really want to point out something that actually, thank you Stu Murray for pointing this out to me. There's something different about this Superman. And if you really look this figure over, you know, once over, just give him a once over, you probably won't even notice. But this Superman, if you bring him in close, on his face, he has brown eyes. I had no idea. Thanks, Stu, for pointing that out, because he has brown eyes, and every other Superman has blue eyes, because Superman has blue eyes. But yeah, this one has brown eyes. So there you go, pointing that out. The gripe that I have is just this power stance that he's stuck in. You cannot get these legs to come in any more than that. Now, it's okay if you just have them displayed, but if you're doing like, you know, if you're trying to do like ACBA with this guy or some sort of, he can really kind of look kind of awkward if you're trying to get him into a straight flying pose, just a straight dead-on flying pose. His legs like to come out a little bit, and it just look a little weird. But as far as if you're trying to get him into a power stance, this is the figure to get. He's kind of stuck in this power stance, and this is probably one of my favorites Superman figures, to be honest with you, just because of the black and red logo. And you know, I got a really good deal on this figure. I'm not going to say how much. I know I normally do, but I don't know. I'm starting to think that might piss people off, so I'm going to stay away from doing that. I really love this cape. This is my favorite cape for Superman. It just looks, you know, this is before we're getting that cape, Superman cape syndrome. I'm sorry, I'm having problems thinking and talking today. Lack of sleep. Oh boy. But love this cape, and it's nice that he does not come with the Superman logo. I always preferred Superman to not have the Superman logo in the back. I don't know, it just seemed kind of cheesy with it in the front, and then in the back it's like, okay, we know you're Superman. I don't need it in the front and the back. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I love this cape. It's my favorite cape for Superman. I think the only gripe that I have with it is this block that's kind of carved in the back. Going across here and then down. But, you know, that's just part of the mold, probably. Whatever. Not that big of a deal. Could be worse. But he does have a darker, and I'm going to do a couple comparisons here with a couple Superman figures. But he does have, it seems like a dark, really dark blue, almost purple. It really kind of reminds me of Bizarro Superman, that purple. Actually, I'll bring him in for a size comparison real quick. I'll just do size comparisons right now. Okay, and we're back with, here's Bizarro Superman. Now, as you can see, I'll bring them in really close here. They have a similar color to them. It's almost really the same color. Now, this still is technically a blue color, and I wasn't trying to say that it was purple 100%. But it does give almost like a purple effect to him. But it is blue. It is a version of blue. And so they are similar there in that aspect, especially when you compare him to his other counterpart. My God, the regular DC superheroes, Superman. You can definitely see a difference, a little bit of a difference here in the coloring. This is a little bit darker from this one. Maybe it's not coming up on camera, or maybe I should just reposition my camera so I don't have to do this. But, you know, there you go. It is a little bit darker than this Superman, so there you go. And then you have your traditional DC Universe Classic Superman here. And a little bit lighter here, more of a traditional royal blue. And then you have a little bit of a darker blue here. So, just wanted to point that out. And also the boots are much darker. So, there you go. But really nice Superman. I'm starting to catch up on all my Superman collecting now. Now that I'm actually getting, it's unfortunate that I'm getting towards the end of my list, and finally I have all these Supermans to buy because I've been focusing on almost everybody else, and I kind of feel bad just for myself and Superman. Because not that I hate Superman at all. I love Superman as a character. I just you know, I just customs and everything, you know, just kind of grab Supermans here and there, and but yeah, now starting to look for the black suited Superman from DC Superheroes, not the DC Universe Classics. I already have that one, but this is a really nice Superman, and I got one in really good condition, got a great deal on him. Free shipping, and yeah, awesome. Just love it. Everything's crisp, nothing's loose on him. And as far as his articulation goes, his head does move side to side here. Really nice, kind of like a almost like a snapping effect here. Looks pretty good. His head does look up pretty well. Okay. Doesn't really look down too much. His arms do move up about that far, do move down. They can't really do a full 360. I guess if you want them to, you can bend this back and flip it, but I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can do it if you want to. He does have a bicep swivel, single bend at the elbow, a wrist rotation at the fist. He does have an ab crunch, which is very limited, but it is there. Waist swivel, T-joint hips, which go out, forward, and back. Upper thigh swivel, single bend at the knee, ankle hinge, and he does have an ankle pivot because he's kind of in this power stance. Now, this is the thing. Back in the day with DC Superheroes, they gave us ankle pivots. And with some of the exclusives like Animal Man, they gave us an ankle pivot. Don't really understand why they got rid of that ever. But, I mean, even that little bit of a jiggle can really help out a figure that's unbalanced in the legs. If they have bowed legs or there's some sort of QC problem, it really can make a difference for a figure if you give them that little bit of wiggle room in the leg. But yeah, this is a great figure. I'm definitely going to recommend getting this. Whether you get you know, the other version, which is the more traditional Superman, even though he's got brown eyes, it doesn't really bother me that much, and I love this look for him. So definitely going to recommend him. Go pick him up. This is pretty much it for the DC Superheroes S3 Sculpt Black Logo Superman, I'm just going to call it that. And so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you guys on the flip side.